All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, Billy. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, bless up to you a lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. This one is a very short update style stream. Yes, so please leave your thoughts in the comment section. So as you saw by the title, we have stated that more injuries added on the conversation. Early on, we did a video talking about Leon Bailey that was deemed as not fit enough to join the Jamaica Rasta, but he was playing in England. So it's best I come out and try to get this one to you. So we have one more defender that was listed on our team, Deshaun Bernard. Deshaun Bernard had picked up a knock and can't come to the Jamaica national team. All right, so that will be one additional defender out. So clearly, in the last game he played, he was carrying it throughout the actual game because they were playing Coventry and needed to see it out, but after that he realized that he can't push it anymore, and obviously you have to protect your body as best as possible. I think it's best the kids them try to get themselves back in shape rather than try to force it. You understand me? So the same thing I've said for Leon Bailey, I am going to say the same thing for Deshaun Bernard. If you're not fully fit, take your time, recover. The fan base love all of you guys and want to see the best for you because they only want to see a fully fit player, yes. So that's another player went down. I started to look at the squad instant once I heard that news. You understand me? Yes. So let me big up all the persons them. So Brando, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Sheridan, big up yourself. Jama Print and Chorus. Joseph Brown, Billy Diamond in the house. Massive respect. Lansley Blake. All right. Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah. So maybe. So if you guys see him after this window, you clearly knew that he was carrying an injury, because I know that information can be spilled the wrong way when nothing like that happens. So I had to make sure I put this video out way before any narratives comes out, because once a player don't turn up for Jamaica, we tend to believe that they don't want to play for Jamaica, and I think these players always see these contents and I think they would want to reach out to you guys and let you know that they truly want to be here, but they are not in the best health. Yes. So I wanted to see him, because he had two of the best games for the season back to back. So I thought that he would have really gave something to Jamaica, but you can't push anything. Maybe everything is for a reason. Yes, I'm late. Who is injured? Deshaun Bernard. Deshaun Bernard is injured and will not be a part of the Jamaica roster. So obviously we have to try and get someone else. So maybe you have to get someone locally, or maybe anyone else that was on the substitute bench, like the reserve list, you would have to try and bring in. So we have some discussion then, since we know that's the case and we are very clear on that. So Richard King will get his moment, Zay says. All right. Yes. So Richard King, so you wouldn't bother get a next defender. You would have gone for a midfielder then. That's what you're saying? Let me know. Let me know, what would you do? Would you go for a next defender? Would you go for a next defender then? Or you would go for a midfielder to add to the list? I'm going to read out the list of players that we have at this point, because that means we're going to go down to 21 players due to the fact that we have a player on the roster that is not fully cleared as yet. So that is something important. That player is not fully cleared as yet, so he can't play. So if Deshaun Bernard out, which he is, and then you don't have the next player, that's down to 21. So we are going to need two players to fill back the 23 men slot. All right. So it is looking tougher and tougher, people. All right. It is looking tougher and tougher to fill the list. All right, so let's see what Meran suggests. I know you guys will come with all of your stories. Once you come in, please do it like button, share, and subscribe because this one is a shorter version video. I think we can cap it out at what 50 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes. I think is okay. And know that I say 15-20 minutes, and you guys want to go longer, so at least hit the like button and get it up there. All right. All right, so that is but once how do you even value this player? You know, I would love to hear how you guys value the player. Like, oh, what level you see the player on? Because I thought that I do believe that he has the ability to become the best defender on the Jamaica roster. You understand me? So um, I I do believe that he will be a big miss. And based on what I saw from Honduras, I think you need him the quality because I have him as the second best. You know, we have 8 defenders currently. We don't need another one. All right. So let me go through what we have so you guys know. Let me go through what we have at this point. Leave because I don't think we have eight. We don't have haters yet because I've just listed out 23 people and then we have two not one not sure, one is out, and then we would have one not sure. All right, so these are the defenders that we do have. We have Dexter Lembekisa, Deshaun Bernard, which is out. Greg Lee, Damian Lowe. So Dexter Lembekisa 1, Deshaun Bernard 2, Damian Lowe 3, John Bell 4, Richard King 5, Tavan Gray 6, and Ethan Pinnock 7. All right, and obviously you're gonna add Maggie Lati Bodier in it to make it 8. Okay, because Oldgate, you're not sure if he's going to play. All right, yes. So and now you have to go to convert center backs them different from fullbacks. So Dexter Lembeke is a fullback, Tavan Gray fullback. All right, Greg Lee fullback. So what we work it down to now is Damian Lowe, Richard King, Ethan Pinnock, and then John Bell. So Damian Lowe, Ethan Pinnock. If you said you're not going to add a next defender, would have to be the starter, and then John Bell and Richard King be the backup because Lati Bodier he already stated that he's not going to take Lati Bodier out of the middle. You understand me? So I think it's more of a problem than what you actually said. When you read it out that way, you realize that it gets limited. You get me? Yes. One Anthony Grant, that guy was great. Bless up Billy Diamond. Massive respect. Kamal said he will be missed. I fully believe that he will be missed. All right, because I think that he is actually one of those quality players that need more reps in the team to get the familiarity going and for the future as well, because he has the age on his side, so you know that he can be for this World Cup and also the next World Cup, and he's still young even after the next World Cup. So for me, I think it's a big miss, you know. Yeah, but let's see how the JFF deals with this one, if they had other people on standby, because I heard them talking about the standby for Oldgate. But if this becomes another situation on at hand, so how much standbys we actually had? That is my problem. How much standbys we actually had? Because it looks like we might need in the future, we might need to have at least a solid 3-4 standbys, because what we realize, it's a lot of people always get injuries before, because obviously we're working on the final days up to the Saturday. All right, and remember, this happens always, always. All right, it's not a real problem. Reality, it's the only game we'll be truly challenged is the Honduras game. And seeing it at home, Low and Pinnock can do it. Okay, so it's not a real problem. Damn, the way TD, the way you guys start on other teams. I wish the players them don't think like you. All right. The fact that you said Nicaragua is not a problem and we are just gonna brush them. You know. Oh my God. TD, I don't think you watch these teams play. All right, but if it was World Cup qualifying, we would be doomed. But Nicaragua is better than some of the teams them that we're playing in World Cup qualifying. So I don't know how you work out your mathematics right there. You're so life funny. Nicaragua, the only team Nicaragua is not better than in our group, or who we're actually playing, would be Guatemala. So then, how come Nicaragua? You see, that's what I'm saying. The reasoning is flawed. Just check the last couple times. Your reasoning is flawed, TD, because Nicaragua is better than all of the teams in our group that we have played. And they are not better than Guatemala. But Guatemala can't take them lightly and expect to win the games. You understand me? So how you work with that? Is Oldgate a sure thing? He is a sure thing to play for Jamaica, but he's not a sure thing to get ready. I think they have stated that clearly. I've heard some stories around the documents, but I think it's not it's a sure thing for him to play. But I am not certain if he's going to be ready for this window. But in our past, we don't have any problem playing them. It's not like 80. The last time we played Nicaragua, let me type it in. The last time we played Nicaragua versus Jamaica, because you said in our past, in our past. So let me just check. I know in my head, but I'm gonna just check. The last time Jamaica played Nicaragua, what was the result? Because we have no problem with these teams. So let me just check reality and see if reality matched up with what technical drawing saying. All right. Yes, because technical drawing acting like okay. Oh wow. Oh wow! The last time we played Nicaragua, yeah, we won the last three. Oh God, wicked. So Jamaica versus Nicaragua. Jamaica versus Nicaragua. Just hold on. Don't worry yourself. Jamaica versus Nicaragua. All right, so that is the best one. Very good. Jamaica versus Nicaragua. Head to head. Okay. What you said, we won the last three against them. All right, you won the last three. They actually beat us. Oh my God. Okay. You see it, yeah. And you made it seems like we won all of the games them against Nicaragua, and that is not true because we lost in Nicaragua as well. Yeah. So how can we lose to a team and then the team is nothing? History. Let me results. Yes, because I just want to get all the results in. All right. Okay, so World Cup qualifying. They defeated Jamaica 3-2 in the National Stadium. So the last time we played them, the last two games, they beat us one and we beat them one. We beat them 2-0 and they beat us 3-2. All right. So that's not true technical drawing, and that's what I'm telling you. We have to always be careful as the way we speak. All right. Yes. So the last time we played them, in the National Stadium, they defeated us 3-2, and we went to Nicaragua and defeated them 2-0. All right. Yes. So that's what it is, people. So don't follow technical drawing. The teams are not as easy as what we claimed. I don't see the 1-0. I don't see the 1-0. I'm just going off the last two times we played them. I'm trying to get the rest for you. But the last public ones, that's what we saw. All right. Nicaragua name sounds small in football terms, but the result will show how big or small we are. They beat us. They beat us in the National Stadium. So the story of Nicaragua ain't good, and we should not look at everybody, because this conversation started from we talking about who will be missed. And I always believe that you should have your best players for whatever team that you're facing, because you want to do your best. That was with Tapa in 2015. Okay, but it doesn't matter with who. They had played the games. So we can't just make up stories to say, okay, it's with Tapa. Well, they have a new coach now, so I can just say it's with Aritam. So that means they're better now than 2015. You understand me? So I'm just trying to show you that we cannot be egotistic. You understand me? We can't talk down other teams because I don't think it's respectful. That's all I'm saying. So JD, if you had to bet, do you think we'll lose? I never said that, and I don't think we are going to lose the game. But I don't talk like you, because analytics can't just present things like that. You know, we have to look into reality, what they are doing, what type of metrics, how they move the ball, how Jamaica defend on those move, how Jamaica close down spaces and all of those things. That's how you come to the answer. And that's why I am always kind of being aware of what I do say, so it don't come back to bite me. So I don't talk out of turn and don't just be a fan. I just always remain on the analytic side, so I know that it's coming off something, so I'm not surprised, you know. Yes, I agree, but some games aren't as a challenge. So Deshaun Bernard's update. Deshaun Bernard is injured, and we are awaiting the replacement for him. All right. Yes. So that's one more person added to the list, and we are gonna wait the clearance, as what the coach said, for Oldgate, and then we will know who is the two individuals that you put in, or the next one. So is it Hector going to just fit in for Bernard? And if one love, big up yourself. All right. And if Hector replace Bernard, who will be replacing Oldgate if Oldgate documents does not come through in time? You understand me? So we want to. That's why we need we need a pool of players, you know, because we can't just say we're gonna win games, and we're gonna win games. That does sound like a fantasy. Yes, Inter Miami CB as a passport. I'm not sure. You know, I am not sure at all. I am not sure at all. That is the guy that you guys told me about, Frey, Ian Frey. Yes. I am not sure if he has a passport at all. I'm not going to talk on that if I don't know. I just had this. I just had this story, and I wanted to bring it to you because I know that if it goes out and I don't come, because I had it I had it just as I finished the last stream, so that's why I never included it. So I had it at that time, and I'm saying, you know what, let me just take my time and do the video, so that means nobody can say that the guys them turning down call up and all sorts of drama, because every player that doesn't turn up for Jamaica and be playing in the next match that their team has, you will hear that they don't like Jamaica and all them stuff. So I made sure that you don't have anything in the way. I am coming to tell you that he is injured, and he will be back by time his team by time the 14 or the 15th or so, when this finishes. So he's going to be playing his game. All right. So and the rules is all right. Then we have our brother. Why are we as fans still doing that? Didn't we watch the Cuba game? One thing to be confident, but being naive is another thing. All right, bless up, Cranky. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right, yeah, man. Guys, make sure to watch Cranky's show later, because Cranky is gonna burn down the building, people. All right, this is just a little teaser to what Cranky coming with later. All right, Cranky. So he has his fire trapped up, and he, as you know, Cranky is a man that put him thing together. So he has his stake. He's not going to have the same take as mine, but he has his stake nonetheless. You know? Yeah. So make sure yeah, so get the likes up. Let's run the likes to 100. We did 20 minutes, so 10 more minutes supposed to be solid enough. For this video, and it just run. I am speculating Oldgate posted the call up today, laugh out loud. No problem. He is going to be trying to get ready for Jamaica. I don't know which one of the games then. The coach says it might be the second game, might be the first game. Look out for it. For me, I will just wait until I see him. But I know that if we don't have those two guys, I just want to see what effort they make to get the others. Or they're gonna just pull out two guys from out of nowhere. And who are those two guys that we're gonna try and pull out, you know? All right, yeah, man, yeah, man. Check out Cranky. Ian Free's sister is a reggae girl. I think he have his passport. Bureau Golin. Okay, well, if he has his passport, no problem. That is the best way he could go. You know, yeah. Well, as what I've said earlier on, I think that the football, um, the football, the football in England, guys, is rough. It's rough, and that's why I said I kind of empathize towards the situation of Leon Bailey, you know, because I had watched it every week and I realized that he's not doing enough of the things. So I'm worried that the two young kids them don't come in and play 4 or 5 games, because in the English league it's unforgiving. So if they just start playing 4 or 5 games, they might just take his game. You understand me? So that's why I was watching it and I was informing you guys. So I'm surprised that people even continue going down the route of saying that in my chat, this is in my chat, saying that, oh, he's turning down the cap and them stuff. I don't respect that, because I saw him. I think that maybe he wants to do a surgery. I think maybe he wants to do a surgery, but I think he does not want to come out of the queue, and maybe they are trying to heal it naturally. That's what I think. That's what I think. The way he's moving, it just looks like he wants to do a surgery, but he can still play, you know, because maybe it's a full tear, but maybe a sprain or something. Yeah, but you could get it sorted out by a surgery or something. But I will wait until I get further notice on it. But I know that he has some problems, and that's why I've kind of empathized towards the situation and saying that, oh no, I can't beat the man. I'm watching these games, man, and you just see a young kid just run on the field for England in the English Premier League, and your game is done. Cole Palmer, come in the English Premier League, Raheem Sterling game done, instant. Madueke comes in, Raheem Sterling game done. That's how it goes. Once you get a break, and someone step in your way, that's hit for you. All right, check. Massive respect. Thanks for everyone that's coming in. We're just doing a shorter stream just to give you some information. Yes, so we have to be careful, people. If we can motivate the kid them to try and maybe compete and tell them something positive, rather than trying to tell them something negative, that, oh, you know, come for play for Jamaica, when the man I try to play for him career. You understand me? Because when they brought in those two young wingers, you know, I was saying it, you know, saying, yeah, Liam Bailey, have to be careful, you know, because it seems like they're trying to go deeper down, but be more everybody playing as no short stream. No, you can't pay for long stream. All right, you can't pay for long stream. And the longest I can go is 1.5 hours, because I have to get up early in the morning. And I told Cranky that I'm gonna watch 1 hour out of his show, so that means I'm gonna force myself to go to bed 1 o'clock, and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, so the short stream, yeah, yes, Nitro, he's out. I know you guys don't see it on the news, but it will be out soon. But because I had it, and I know that most people don't have it, I just said, all right, then let me come out with it and just say it, you know, and we can avoid the speculations, you know, yeah. So that's why. Bless up, J. Ross. Massive respect. All you doing, man. If there is time, I would call Ian free. No, if he wants to come. All right. Damien, yes, Damien. So that's the way I've looked at it, because remember, I am always analytics first, you know. So if the analytics is gearing towards, he's not doing his coverage, he's not pressing forward, he's not dropping off in the middle. So he's just not playing properly. Yesterday, I saw the man struggling to even control the ball. Yes, he did have one take on that I saw. That was the one against Rashford, and Rashford pushed him down for the foul, and that's when he got substituted. You know, so give him a little break. Seeing that Ramsey is injured, there is only Philogene, so I'm not too worried. No, but yes, he's a England man and made the U21 squad also. So I understand. Yeah, man. So that's why I think he does not want to sit on the bench too long, because you sitting on the bench too long is a next opportunity for a next man to step in away. And believe me, Once somebody step in your way and they offer more than you, because we can all say we agree that Leon Bailey is more of a forward threat, more of a striker playing in a wing forward role, you know. So the way they're writing up things about the other kids, it tells you that they favor the other kids them already. Oh, they run back and they defend and this and that, and we like that effort and all of them stuff there, and we never had that in our team. This is the way we need to use to go forward. And I'm saying, damn, Leon Bailey is not dead. So why are you guys acting like this? You understand me? Too bad Philogene can't play for Jamaica. If they had enough wingers, he wouldn't be playing. I can agree. Yes, man. Yes, man. Just like what Rogers did. Yeah. So people, that's why when I look at these players and I saw that they're kind of timid to do certain things and saying that, okay, let me push my body a little bit more, and then people that does not understand out here trying to pull a narrative on them and stuff to try even put more pressure on them. So for instance, the dude would have roll up in Jamaica and not playing for the national team, and then now he goes to a party and then he has to deal with these situations, not knowing that the guy is truly injured and trying to fight for certain things. You understand me? So I do reflect on these things. That's why I do only comparison on what you do on the field. If I'm going to compare a player to you, that's what I do. But I will always look at the situation and understand, because we were saying it at one point. Dog suffer. It's a professional world. Yes, that is true. But that's why the man have made them decision. So if they say that they're not going to come to Jamaica because them being not fit and got a knock or something, you have to just say, brother, speedy recovery. Hope you return fast enough and all of those things. Yeah, that's how you have to do it, because a lot of guys, remember, it's a short career, you know, guys. One injury, you know. Was it who was it? McCleary? Who was it came to Jamaica and played a game and got injured? Was it McCleary? He came to Jamaica and got injured, and I have not heard people talk about him, like gave him his support, gave him his flowers. And that guy came and tried to play one game. Nasworthy played. Nasworthy, thank you. Nasworthy came and played one game. And that was the last game he played, you know? So guys, you have to respect these guys, that they're doing it for Jamaica. You know, they're doing it. Once someone, look guys, I am leaving to go to England, and yes, Nasworthy, I got it. Thank you very much. You guys are all on point. That's what I love. It was no, I said one game, as if like he just come and play that game and got tear out. That's what I meant. Like not just one game overall in his career, but I'm just saying he just comes and play one game and that's it. Splash, done. You understand me? So it was about the game itself. I'm just saying that people have to respect people, Jairus, because you can just come and play a game because you're trying to push a narrative and saying that you're a macho man, and they come and pop out a heel string, and that's it for you. You understand me? That's what the point I was trying to make. Yes, it's been a cousin. Yeah. So I'm just trying to show you. Say we have to have those things on our side. Nasworthy was well loved by the fans. He played more than one. Oh my. I explained myself. I never said he played one game for Jamaica. It means like he just come and play one game. I speak patois as well, you know. I speak patois as well. You understand me? Yes. So I was just saying that he comes and play the game and got injured. So I'm just trying to reflect and show you that if the guys are not fully up to speed, let we try be the ones. We can compare who is good or not. I have no problem with that. But if it's injuries and knowing that they are competing at other places, it's not like them there in the JPL and them places there that they are going to be the best baller for maybe the next 6-7 years. You understand me? In these leagues, if you don't perform, you're out instant, you know? And especially at the top. And Leon Bailey is at the top. So I say Leon Bailey keep himself and just do him thing, man, you know? Yeah. What Bailey has on his side is effectiveness, because although he's still injured, he is the only winger at the yes, that's what I would say. Players are covered by insurance policies, and their clubs are paid off if they get injured on national duties. But that means TikTok, you have missed the entire point. The entire point. I am saying because it doesn't matter if my foot tear out and I can't play again, people. TikTok, you missed the point. I'm saying that it's the guys, them well-being. They love football. So if they come here and get their heel string pop out and they can't play again, that is something they're doing for Jamaica. So I'm just saying, just make sure they're fully fit. So that means they can avoid those injuries. That's all the point. That's all the point. I'm just saying it can happen. That's all. All right. That's when our best World Cup campaign ends. 2014. Nasworthy already got injured. Okay. All right. So it shows you people. So give the guys them injured. Give them a break, man. Give them a break. We have so much talent, as to what we always said. I don't see why we have problems if someone can't turn up. We have that discussion, people. We have so much talents, so why we have so much problems if a player can't turn up? Because I'm trying to find the root cause of the problem. If we have so much talents, why is it we have a problem when players can't turn up? Why we can't just say, okay, this man can do the job? You know, like how Mr. Butler would have said, what's his main midfielder? What's his midfielder? What is Mr. Butler's midfielder? He would have just flat out said that player Mackenzie is better than KC Palmer. You understand me? Mackenzie will be running the midfield. That's what he would have said. So while we keep on saying that we are better than everybody and we have the best squad and we have the best everything, big of yourself, David J. Thanks for being here. So why we can't just say, all right then, this player is out, because deep down we know they are not good enough. Okay, so that means, so TD, so you're honestly telling me that you're just lying to me when you led me to believe that you believe in what you're saying. Jesus God. But thank you for that. Thank you for the honesty. Thank you for the honesty. But I had a belief to say that you guys in your soul, you know the truth, you know, but you just don't want to say it, you know. Yeah. But tell you what, it gives people an opportunity. It gives a lot of young youth an opportunity. So if we say that we have some young youth, the point is that players with any sense making good money are insured. The excuse that they make are for novice who don't know the sport. I've just told you that a player injured. I'm reporting on a player that is injured. I don't think he's making an excuse. I was just making a solid point for Leon Bailey. So if you don't agree with Leon Bailey's point not coming, then okay, no problem. I'm not gonna fight you on that. But for me, that's okay for me. That's okay for me. You know, so I saw Jonathan Davis play some ball the other day. The name clicked because I always hear you calling that name. Jonathan David from Canada. Okay, yes. He's a baller, man. Guys, as you're coming, please do it, like button, share, and subscribe. We have gone over 30 minutes. We said we want to do 20. You guys said you don't want any short stream, so I should go long stream. All right. JD, so everyone wants to justify that he's injured, and that's fine. But Bailey didn't want to come, period, and that's okay. And so another scratch off, you think that he didn't want to come? You think that he didn't want to come? All right, so let me give you an experience that I had. I went to like two main games in Belgium, and I am telling you, I saw it in the Tyree game. He never played in that game, but they were playing Cercle Braga. They were playing Antwerp, because you know Antwerp is my side here. And believe me, another scratch off. These guys work with computers. They are calculating every part of your body, and they are checking everything as it goes. I don't see that in Jamaica. So I know that we ain't doing that. We know that we ain't going up to those levels. And they are giving you reports on everything that you're doing. So if Jimenez wants to tell you, he can tell you. And that is not as high as the Premier League. So I want to say that I don't think he never wanted to come. I think that They prove that yes, you can play, but the extra load would not be justified for the action. That's what I think, and I think it's justified in the end because the technology is there. People can see everything and they're working through everything, and I've seen that in real time. All right, Bailey didn't want to come. He's faking injury. Okay, he has looked the same since beginning of the season, lacking energy. All right, okay, all right. Probably he didn't want to come, knowing he's not fit, and how the fans would do him. All right, all right. Look at that then, TD. Let we go to what was said. What was said. I'm gonna show you that sometimes we can become our own problem. Listen to this, guys. You said when Leon Bailey turns up, what you want to see from him. What you want to see from him. I am going to ask you, because I'm going to ask you the question. What you all said you wanted to see from Leon Bailey. And guys, I've not signed up for the Butler cult. I've not signed up for the Butler cult or nothing. I'm just talking sense. What you guys all said you wanted to see from the player when you see him. Are you seeing that in Aston Villa? And if you said, no, you're not seeing that in Aston Villa on a better pitch, how you think that he's going to come in the national stadium and do better when you barely can run on the national pitch? You see, that's all I'm saying, people. Are we not looking at what we're saying? Like we're not putting things together. Are we not putting these things together? Because remember, it's you guys I heard saying these things, I'm just regurgitating what you guys are saying and show you that you just move the goalpost to stick on what you want to stick on each days. And I'm not going to come off my point. Why he wasn't rested for the Wycombe game if he's carrying an injury? Why play him in the FA Cup? They have system that they're working on, on another scratch off. Hurricane, I've told Cranky this. Hurricane played the entire Euros and he was injured. So sometimes you have injuries that you have to fight through just to stay in a team and stay in a position. And I think that he's just trying to do that for his job, So all I'm saying is we have three factors here. We have one, that he's carrying an injury. He looks sluggish, as what you guys said, and we all said that. The fields are terrible in Jamaica, and the travels are terrible as well. So if everything put together, that will make him worse. And the last point is, you guys want to see the best version of him. Put all of that together and tell me if you can make sense of your argument coming right behind that. You can respect another scratch off. You cannot have an argument right behind that, because you said the field don't good, the travel's bad, he's looking sluggish, and he's carrying an injury. And you still want him to come and be a better version of what he had given you before. Put that together in your soul and honestly tell me if that makes sense to you. And you are telling me all of these things, and I've just regurgitated what you have stated. You understand me? Nicholson handled it the right way. If Bailey had said he's not in shape, he would like to be in like Nicholson, it wouldn't be a problem. Bailey has a history of lying. People will doubt him. All right, that is fair. I think you put it the right way. That is fair to say that people would doubt him. All right? That's fair. Let me add Leon Bailey to this thing, because now I'm talking about Leon Bailey, and I never had no plan to talk about Leon Bailey. Yeah, man. But people, you have to look at the person who actually fighting you guys on a point. All right, JD, the national stadium is not as bad as you said. Sherman, the president tell us it's as bad as what I am saying. Sherman, you're done. 2 days ago, tell me that it's as bad as what you're saying. And Sherman, I've just seen the national stadium played. Obviously, it is bad for our players because every other team looks okay on it. All right, that's the only thing I can say then. All right, I'm trying to cut out excuses. Butler would rather this version of JD one Billy Diamond. Oh my God, they are trying to sign me up for the Butler cult. No, no, this just shows you that if I see something, I'm gonna stand on it. All right, yes. All right, all right, all right. So we have they don't need Bailey for Nicaragua match. All right, all right, all right. Mr. Flex said I feel Bailey is scared of the turf, so he waiting till he back to top form after the injury. I would say so as well, and it's okay. It's okay. People, I have not sold out. Tomorrow, a next topic, and it goes against Mr. Butler. I will be beating Mr. Butler. All right. So I have not sold out. I'm an honest person, and I see that all the metrics set to that point, and I just decide that let me come and chop it up. All right. I don't care if Bailey plays for Jamaica. He hasn't done anything for Jamaica on the field, and is a divisive character, not good for the team. Okay, so your thing is you don't even want Bailey in the team from day one. But you're cussing. You don't want him in the team, and you're cursing out that he's not in the team, you know, and you're saying that he should do it a certain way, or else you're still not happy. Tick tock, tick tock. And you always a beat everybody every day. Tick tock. Yeah, listen to how you sound today. In my eyes, you start sound like you guys describe I sound. Okay, yeah, people. I think people like the video. 99 likes already. Massive respect. Yeah, man. Let we get it up to 150. 150 should be decent total. All right. Yeah, man. So for me, bless up Jason, bless up overall as well with you and the family. So for me, my reasoning. JD, the man them. I call you Billy Butler. So listen to the names that I've gotten. Listen to the names that I've gotten. Billy Pinnock, Billy Bernard, then Billy Butler now. So my name is Billy Pinnock Bernard Butler. Jesus God. Uh, and guys, believe me, if you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna see the next topic that I'm not gonna just pick Butler side if he's right or he's wrong. If he's wrong, I'm gonna call it out, and if he's right, I'm gonna call it out. All right. Why I can't just be just honest? And this is just proving that I'm honest. You just never had enough points when I can pick up for Bailey. That's the problem. I just never had enough points that I just never had enough points, people. All right. So let we look at Nicaragua, because Nicaragua had some results. We have to see, we have to call out their results. I'm gonna bring up some things on the screen so we can chop it up. Yeah, man. Nosage, I don't know why you're giving me so much names. It's looking bad on me at this point. So Nicaragua, they're a possession based team. That's the first thing. They're a possession based team. Yeah. So we have to try to win possession against them. So they played Cuba. They had a 1-1 draw against Cuba. They had 12 shots, 2 big chances created. Cuba had 14 shots, 1 big chance created in the game. Cuba had 66% possession against Nicaragua. So that shows you that Cuba good, solid. And that was when that was the last outing. French Guyana, they defeated French Guyana 1-0. So they are on 4 points. They are on 4 points. All right, let me give you the stats on that one. All right, so they had 62% against French Guyana. They had 19 shots. French Guyana had 6. All right, so that's a good display. All right, they lost to Cuba. They drew 1-1 with Guatemala. So this is a good one to look at, because Guatemala is a dominant team on the possession, but I'm not seeing the possession here. All right. All right, let me see. All right, they don't have any ads on it right here. But what I'm seeing now, guys, let me talk about the standings. The standings. I don't wish Bailey to be in the team. I'm just commenting on another one of his nonsense. I'm always right about Bailey. I predicted from he was young that he and Butler are troublemakers for Jamaica. All right. So if we go into history, let me go back into history because Liam Bailey wanted to play for Jamaica from day one, right? And one of the technical directors had said that he's nothing special, right? We have to be honest to ourselves. They have more in the they have people like this in the country when Liam Bailey was one of the best young players in Europe. Right. Am I lying there, TikTok? So, how are we not approaching these people to say that they are not evaluating talents? Because we get to realize that we have a lot of people that turn down the actual sensible talents them for people that they can send to colleges because that CMTD is telling me that we should use the national program to send players to colleges. He said that publicly. You understand me? And then you have a player that is one of the best players in Europe and you're saying he's nothing special. So only when the people around you, that's when you want and you can benefit. Vin Blaine said that. He claimed to say that his word was misconstrued and all sort of stories, but that's what he said. I have listened back to the clip. That's exactly what he said, and that's what he said after Jamaica national team should reserve for Jamaica players. So Vin Blaine only believe that Jamaica born players are Jamaicans, and that's how they should go to college and all of those places. I've heard them, I have heard them. So this is, I am just firing back to you guys with facts, with facts, You cannot refute what I'm saying, These are factual things, So I just think that as what I've said earlier, we have dunce people, and dunce, don't take the word dunce as disrespect. It just simply means the lack of damn knowledge and you not wanting to attain it. And we have the people that has the knowledge. But in our country, what we have is ego. Both the dunce people and the bright people have ego. And once both of them ego gets hurt by an individual, them stops the reality. They can't partition anything. They run to each topics and give their take on each topics. You get me? They can't do so. So so because Liam is a hated man, we tend to want to love anybody else, even when so it's like Liam Bailey is the hated man here, and the next man a thief everything behind Liam Bailey. Like the person said, hurry up and buy. You remember that show saying hurry up and buy, and the next person rob the entire store. So them just target the black man, and the white man just take out everything out of the store and say hurry up and buy, and him clean out the entire store. That is what I see for Jamaica football. So all right, so I want to hear TikTok go against that. So Billy, you're saying that the JFF turned Butler into a monster. I wouldn't say that. I thought that Butler was still trying to exploit his newfound position. Because at one point he was trying to hold him at ransom. When they actually gave in for Liam Bailey, he tried to hold him at ransom to get 2-for-1 deal. So that is true. But he was trying to get Liam Bailey in before that as well. That is also true. Liam Bailey was shopping his ability to Belgium, France, and anybody national team who would listen. Since he was in Jamaica, he was stuck with Jamaica. Okay. All right, TikTok. All right. TikTok will not argue the points then. So, TikTok, tell me about Vin Blaine. Is he the best for Jamaica? Is he the best for Jamaica based on how he talks? Let me know. Because for me, as I've always stood for, it's one Jamaica. And when I said one Jamaica, I pretty much invented that. I said one Jamaica. The reason why I said one Jamaica, it was just to say that I see through one lens. I was growing up and my kid cousins and stuff came to Jamaica, and I never saw them. JD, you're a big man and gone abroad. In no other country will people call people dunce so often. We did it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna stop calling people dunce. I'm gonna stop it. All right. I'm going to say the people that choose to not attain the knowledge and the people that has the knowledge. So I'm going to say the people that chose to not attain the readily available knowledge. Is that okay? Is that better to say TikTok? All right. Bless up Nigel. How are you doing? Massive respect. All right. I am going to do it that way because you said that I am disrespecting people. All right. No problem. No problem. So I'm going to say it a different way. All right. Because I know that the information is readily available. All right. It is really readily available. I'm going to show you all information readily available and people, and I can, you know what? I'm not going to touch that one. Because I would have just shown you an example. I would have just shown you an example. All right, LMX, I'm just going to say the information is ready available. Because look at that. You have a kid named Malik Madasil. You have a kid named Malik Madasil. He said that he wanted to play for Jamaica, you know. And you have people trying to tear down other people's character and trying to question if the guy can play for Jamaica when the guy had said that. But because they don't seek narrative, they don't seek knowledge, they seek narratives. They just come out and say all BS, and then their churches just follow them with a lie. With a lie or a limited education movements. You understand me? And people have to be saying, you want to keep talking like, when it make no sense. Like, you understand me? So TikTok, that's the reason why I say that, because I just said, if the facts is there and you prefer to talk out of turn without researching anything at all, it just, when you have an audience already, it just makes it, I look at it a little bit different. TikTok, that's all. So maybe I was wording it wrong, so I'm very sorry for that. Una make argument over words. If the man listen to me, I'm not gonna say it. They said I have gone different places, learned different languages, learned different words, so I supposed to behave better. It's okay. But I thought that I was talking to my people in my language, so that's why I was talking like that. JD, you just bust a shot. Me know who. No man, I'm just trying to show you that sometimes it's not how people sound making that. That's why I said I don't respect certain people, because I know that they don't research. I the midget them. Yeah, yeah. No. A TikTok I said I should not use certain words. Guys, I'm on. Um, Today I did something wrong. I will never come back here and talk about Jamaica's average height in men. I did it today, and I can tell you, and it's the one Nosage. He's the one that brought up these things. Something was brought to my knowledge, and it said man in the chat, writing that sharp man tear down walls, tear down tall walls. So Nosage brought it to my attention and said, "Oh, do he know that a sharp man tear down walls?" bruh, I don't want to have that conversation at all ever again. That one was wrong. And it was a solely based on people's ego. All we did, because we found out that the average height in Jamaica is 5'6". So we are just saying, people, drop your heights in the comment section. You have man in the comment section, they did not want to speak about their heights. They're talking about what? Oh, sharp man, heights don't have nothing to do with heights don't have nothing to do with this. No, we just ask you a question. If you're a part of the ones that drop in the height count in Jamaica, or you're a part of the ones that hiking up the height count in Jamaica. You understand me? JD, everybody Simon interview say they want to play for Jamaica. Their action don't always line up. If Mother still wanted to play for Jamaica, he would have played for U teams. No, he never got called TikTok. He never got called for U teams. And he wants to play for Jamaica TikTok. I know personally that he wants to play for Jamaica. Alright? So put me up against that TikTok. Alright? You know what? TikTok, I will bring the solution to you. No worries. I will bring the solution to you. But you said people will always say that they want to play, because I would have tried to bring the solution to you, of getting the person to just come and tell us they want to play for Jamaica, All right, you better change the topic or end the show before them. Yeah, man. So no, the topic changed. The topic changed. We are not going to talk about no height, because I am telling you, people's ego got bruised, and man start talking about. I don't know if they just got up in the morning, but man started to talk about nothing that we are talking about. Start telling me, oh, how much pity them have, how much. I don't know what I have to do with how much pity him have. Who him his. Yeah, I'm telling you, people, our ego is something else, man. I'm telling you, I would never talk about it again. I can't believe that it would be a sabotage, because of what the reason. Yeah, man, we're gonna change it. Poor TikTok out here ignoring what's really taking place, to fit his narrative. No. TikTok says that they will always say that they want to play, which is fair. So if I can get him to say that he wants to play no TikTok, would you take that as a pass? Let me know. If I can get him to say that he wants to play no, like an updated one, would that be okay for your TikTok? Let me know. I want to hear TikTok says yes, that would be okay. So I know that TikTok has his cult following, so if he says yes, that means majority of his people would look at it different if I can get an updated version. Billy, with Dishon out, assuming the centre back pairing is DL, yes, and EP, what substitution would you make if either got injured from who is available? That's what I was trying to ask people, but they said that they don't care. They don't need none of that to beat Nicaragua. That's what they said to me, El Mexi. For me, I think I would have to bring in Hector. Or the Free guy, Ian Free guy. You have John Bell there. You have King there. All right. For the Honduras game, I don't think I would have. For the Honduras game, I think I would want to replace with some help. Because the Honduras game really showed that they can pile on pressure on Jamaica. They did it in the national team, in the national stadium, and they did it in their own country. So I think Jamaica will need extra backup there, because their midfield is going to drain, defensive line is going to drain. JD, our JFF has a phone number and contact information. If they want to play for Jamaica, tell them to get their passport and contact the JFF with their resume. Okay. So TikTok, you don't believe in making the effort for the kids them so they can bring the information elsewhere to try and help grow the sport in Jamaica, or grow the pool in Jamaica. Just like Hutchinson went and tell Madasilem and other players them for come and play for Jamaica and stuff. These youth don't want to play for Jamaica. They want to edge their bet, like Kadamatier and Hutchinson. All right. TikTok, I think out of all of them, I would bet on Madasil wants to play for Jamaica. He would play. And I think Simon M know it, and I think you might see him in the squad very soon, because the pressure that I'm piling on them, you might see him. And he's playing TikTok, and you can't say, if TikTok says he's not playing good, I lose off a TikTok, because at this point the kid is playing very good in striker and wing forward. Maybe one of the best versions of him so far. So if TikTok tell me he's not ready, now, I'm done with TikTok. You don't think saying better than all of U20s them we have TikTok? If you tell me say a lie that TikTok, please just tell me that the guy is really good. Cause at this point I saw a lot of articles coming out back for him again, you know. So the Everton move that you claim TikTok, that was not true. You said that Everton never signed him. It looks like the Everton one, he might be going back there based on his performances now, and that's a Premier League team. So TikTok, why are we going to wait until the guy reach back to a Premier League team? Then we are going to be out here. He's not good enough, JD. Whisper is better. Jesus God. Why may I tell you, man? How much time I'm going to be here telling people reality? If you tell me so whisper better than him, man, I'm yo brother, me lose off here TikTok. I can't argue this, man. TikTok, I'm telling you, at wing forward and striker, we have nobody at 20 years old better than him. None at all. So TikTok a Premier League team want buy back the man for go back a Premier League. And the man just come down and bet on himself, TikTok. And you tell me say the next player better than him, and them not buy him for go back in a U21s because the guy leave. The guy refused that a re-sign to Chelsea and decided that he's gonna bet on himself. So he wants to play football, and he went down, won a trophy on his own, and then almost push them to the championship. And then the guy started off very good this season again in the league. And TikTok says the youth is not good. Whisper them better than him. People, I can take no disrespect. You know, I rate Richie. I rate Whisper them because I talk. I was the one them talking highly of Whisper. Whisper ain't better than Madasil. And believe me, Madasil is better than Whisper by a good stretch, brother. That will be at this point of the development. That is not even a question or a conversation. You understand me? We have to be honest to ourselves, man. The guy, what more can I? And that's a problem now. TikTok. This is where we lost the people them. TikTok. This is where we lost. This is where we lost the players them. Because if you're gonna say something like that, that is exactly what we told Hutchinson. TikTok. That is exactly what we told Hutchinson. Exactly what we told Hutchinson. J. Lowe, Campbell, Fleming, Cephas, Trevante is better for us right now. Madasil is young. His turn will come. So TikTok. Trevante just feel in Italy. Flemings feel in France. Campbell just a step up to a next level. J. Lowe down to the championship, which is a higher level. And I do agree, you know. I do agree that maybe J. Lowe is better than him now. You could say J. Lowe maybe ahead of him, but I'm not 100% certain. Flemings had a very good season last season. I agree with that. We talk about Flemings. But TikTok, you said that his passes wasn't sharp. You see him play wing forward, and the guy's passes is sharp. Playing wing forward different from the striker. And then now, I thought that you would have changed your mind on the player and say that, damn, the guy is very versatile. When he goes to forward, he's scoring. When he goes to wing forward, he's setting up plays, and he's technically good enough. I thought that you'd have given me a different reason. I can't believe that you just drop it. But TikTok, my problem is, I don't want the JFF to wait until he make a Premier League team or make a championship team. Because if he makes a championship team next year, because he already started good enough. The last 2 games, TikTok, he played wing forward, and he had more of the ball than all of his 9 games and put together when he scored and assisted all of those goals. And I would tell you that his last 2 performances were better than all of his other games and that he's scoring and assisting. All of them. I thought that he's very, very good. I'm going to show you a life funny, guys. This is the same kid, you know, that came to Petersburg, you know, guys. And took over the striker position from John Clark Harris, you know. From John Clark Harris, you know. This is one of the players, them, you know, that actually took over the position from John Clark Harris. We begged John Clark Harris to come and play for Jamaica. And John Clark Harris is 30 odd or almost 30 odd. But yet still, the kid that came here took Johnson Clark Harris' position, and they put him in that position the next year. He's not good enough. You're guys. I'm just giving the facts. You see what I'm saying now. So that's why the players them turn off when we are just waiting until they hit the highest heights. You understand me? And that's why I've used comparison, just to show you that sometimes we are not really thinking. This is the point that we should be approaching these guys, so that yes, yeah, I can pull up his stats. Let me put, because I have the system here. I don't know why I was here fighting. So Mothersill, last year, I'm gonna show you last year. Let me go last year. Let me get all of it. So last year he came straight in. So Football League Trophy. Let me go 2023-2024. So Football League Trophy, he won the entire thing. Against Arsenal, he had a 8.2. Against my boy, he have a 6.7. Against whoever this 7.8, 7.5, and then a 6.3. All right. He played 7 games in this one, scored 3 goals, and 2 assists. So 5 goals contribution in this cup. He won this cup. All right. So he won the Football League Trophy, and the Football League Trophy is the one that Kaim Dixon made the bench for. He made the bench for that thing. All right, and we last season we said that it wasn't good. He wasn't good because it's just a Football League Trophy. But no, we are building videos and saying that Kaim Dixon make the bench of Football League, which he was one of the best players last season, if not the best, because he scored all the crucial goals them to get them straight to the finals to win it. So you see, I'm just bringing up facts to show you, not much in reality. And when are we going to see? And what I'm proving now, we are the ones that actually be our own downfall. So let me go to League One last season. So League One last season, his entire season was 6.78. 22 games, he started only 8, but his minutes was 36. 3 goals in the 3 goals and 3 assists, 6 goals contribution, and he played between the wing forward and the striker. So in total, how much goal that is? I think that is 6 goals and 5 assists in total. I watched Mothersill JD. He has a lot to learn. He looked like young J Lo. I think the last time I saw him, he had a very low percentage. Yeah, that is true, but that's what I'm telling you, TikTok. They moved him to the wing forward, so he's doing. They are playing him just like Chelsea back like what he did in Chelsea. And now Poco or whatever his name is, he's the one playing the striker, and they are linking up well. So you see what I'm saying? So, and this was last season. So let me move to this season now, because we're not. So he had 3 goals last season. Last season he had 3 goals, and his minutes was 36 minutes per game. He played 22. He started only 8 last season. All right, look at this now. We move to 2025 now. 6.68 already, and as you could see, his ratings dropped 6.3, 6.5, 7.87, and he had another 7, but because they're doing the league and also the cups as well, so he had more 7s as well. But I'm gonna go through that just to show you. He played 10 games already. 10 games already this season. Started 7, so he started 1 less game than what he played last season. His minutes per game is 71. So from 36 minutes per game to 71 minutes per game. 3 goals so far and 1 assist in the league alone. So he already matched his goal output that he had last year, improve his numbers, and going for his assists. And so far, based on how he's playing, I think he's going to break that within the next 3 or 4 games. His goal numbers, and maybe match his assists in the next couple games. So is that not so? People, you watching me producing these facts, that does not seem like a player that is rapidly improving. Just answer me, people. How you look at it? You don't think that player is rapidly improving, or you think that he's falling back? Because to my knowledge, that seems like a player come in, got the position, and making use of the position because he's one of the highest goal scored in the league, and he's creating as well, and he's getting his first breakout season. So I wouldn't want him to go 10, 15 goals, which is clearly going to happen. Clearly going to happen because if you don't know, you have 46 games. All right, so it's a whole heap of game. It's a whole heap of game. So you don't want, and big dealing. This guy is performing better at the start than those guys that rapidly rise back to the Premier League. You understand me? So I'm just saying our attitude going forward is not for we to jump and want to get all the big names them. If a kid like this say that he wants to come, you run for him because we don't have nobody better than him or nobody doing even close to this. You don't have nobody doing close to this at all. And so I think it's something worth investigating and try to get him. And I can tell you, you might never regret it because this is a 20-year-old. He is 20 years old as well. He's 20 years old just like all of them. let me show you. He's 20 years old. See, he's 20 years old. He's 20 years old just like all of them. Progression is improving. Madasil has a lot to learn, but yeah, but all I'm saying, I just presented the facts and people can just decide what they want with it. But I think that this is the perfect definition of someone that you need to go in and give a chance to, because he's on the brink of breaking through. 10 more goals, 10 more goals, and this guy gone straight back in the Premier League as one of the younger players them getting back to one of the smaller Premier League teams them and try to build his reputation. 10 more goals in the league. If he scores 13 goals in this league in the next season, it's done. And he only has 10 more goals to go, and I'm going to count all 10 of them. All right? Yes. So I'm just trying to show you how I become the person scouting these talents, and they keep on performing to the level that I expected them to go. And I'm telling you, he's going to be the next one. I've been telling him for 2 years, and he keeps on doing it, but we keep on denying him and saying that he's not ready, he's not ready, he's not ready, he's not ready. So when will you guys say he's ready? You know? JD, you use Soccer Sofa when it's convenient. It's a guide. I watch Madasil, and his league play doesn't fit your hype. Just like Antonio, but unlike Antonio, we don't have any better. Oh my God. No, I've watched all the games on TikTok. I've watched all the games. I mean, they are on my TV TikTok. And it's not me hyping the player TikTok. It's the same conversation me and you having. You keep on saying, so tell me the player that's better. Because you keep on telling me a fantasy story. And all I'm saying is, TikTok, you not giving him the ratings. And I am telling you that other people looking at the player now. So if I'm telling you that and then you see the player get signed to somewhere else, what are you going to say? All right, if he goes in the Premier League TikTok, are you going to stop talk like this? If he gets a call back to go in the Premier League, even if he's going to go on the bench, but they promise him some game time, if he gets any help like that, what would you say? Because you might have to eat your fingernails, all right? It's levels. No, man, I'm just trying to figure out how TikTok thinks. Because he said, I'm only using Soccer Sofa when it's convenient. But I've done all of the matches them TikTok. So, oh, you mean I'm using Soccer Sofa when I'm watching the matches them and we're talking about the kid? Come on, man, TikTok. Stop lily down the thing, man. Come on, man. All right? I've came here talking about Deshaun Bernard TikTok. I've came here talking about Deshaun Bernard, where it printed said Deshaun Bernard injured. When him scored 30 goals in the championship, it's impossible, JD. You cannot watch all the games. No, TikTok. I watch all this guy games. I'm not asking a TikTok. I've skipped Premier League games, and me and the people in the year watch him game them. Don't TikTok, don't do me that. You know when I'm locking on a player and talking about that player, you know you cuss me about Kadamatieri as well, because I've watched all the games them. I am watching the players them TikTok, and I've watched every damn one of the games them. Every one of his games them, I've watched TikTok. All right?
So TikTok, have you ever just sit down and stop say I'm using soccer sofa? I've just said to you, a player is injured. You don't see it reported nowhere, and I'm telling you that the player injured. So a soccer sofa tell me that you can't type on the internet and tell me that the player is injured. So at one point, why you guys just don't realize that maybe I know way more than what you think I know? So why nobody else can tell you that what I'm just telling you? You understand me? So sometimes TikTok just give me a little credit, no man. Don't do you not see me sharing Madasil goals them on the Instagram? People always like it, included Madasil like it TikTok. It's so life funny, but sometimes I think you're gonna give me less respect. I'm out. I'm doing some scouting report. All right, big up. No, I don't have much more time because I've done enough. Yes, because I'm saying that sometimes people can just watch and analyze things and learn from that more that conversation. Because if I come here saying telling you something about a player, trying to explain the situation, it's either I add people at the stadium for seeing the player limped off and figure out what happened to the player. You understand me? So you can't say I'm not watching these games when I am watching the games and everybody know that I'm watching the games because we're here watching the games together. And you are not here but still trying to downplay what I am doing TikTok. I think you need to give me more respect. Because I think TikTok, I've been more, even though you beat me always, I've been a lot more help than a lot more than you, TikTok. All right, JD, you see why you make statements about ignorance? No, man, TikTok, no, I'm just trying to reason with him and ask him at what level are we going to go in for the players, them. So I can know how people thinks, yeah, because that is important. But that's the player, people. I am not overhyping the player. I put context to everything. It's what we have and what I'm seeing in this player, and I know that this player is better than everything we have at this point, and he has the luxury, the ability to go straight up to the top because he was at Chelsea. U18 he did very well. U21 he did less because it was a competitive team, and all of those guys went places to do all good things, and he's doing just the same. So you can see that it was a talented bunch at Chelsea at the time, and everybody move on, including Omar Hutchinson, and doing great things. So I've just been following all of these guys and trying to give you the best possible looking, that's all. And I know that I'm not wrong because it's coming right in front of our eyes. Omar Hutchinson we're talking about, ranking we're talking about. You understand me? We're talking about Dian Rankin that plays well. My boy the other day we saw playing against 1 second. Petersburg played them the other day. They lost. All right. Wigan. They lost this match. I was watching it as well. TikTok. Silko Thomas. Silko Thomas is also a player that can play for Jamaica. I don't know if he wants to play for Jamaica. Yeah, but he's one that's coming from Chelsea Academy as well. And I think that he's an next player. If we could get him in, that would be good. These are the players that we should be aiming for. You get me? They are a little bit out, but still believe that they can make a big jump because at one point he was one of the superstars them in the Chelsea team. All right, so those are the guys that we need to try and get in. So when I hear the coach coming in talking about he wants to target 23, brother, you just want the hype ones them under 23, and it's hard to get the hype ones them under 23. You get me? It's gonna be harder for you to get the ones them under 23. You understand me? These are the ones that you have to go for, which you know that it's a little bit harder for them to make the England team because they are a little bit out. JD, you got to stop talking about him because England will come for him to play. No, if they call him for U21, I think if he chose the U21, I would be very disappointed. TikTok. You mean Leroy Bailey? If he chose U21, I would be very disappointed in him. You know, yes, because he shows more interest towards Jamaica than anything else. JD, you are wrong many times. We have told you long ago that Hutchinson didn't want to play for Jamaica, and you kept on making up excuse, and you are now doing the same with Bailey Kadamatieri. All right. All right, TikTok, what can I do to prove that some of these guys want to play? Should we try to get them on the program and we and them talk and hear what they have to say? If I what? If I laugh today, it looks like we have to get them on the program, and I think TikTok already have his built-in excuse because what he's saying now, what he's saying, no, but Omzo, he's saying that I'm wrong about something that I am not. I've never talked about. I've always been here talking about the talent of the player. That's it. I know what happened. JD, are you saying Karamatier wants? Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that? TikTok is just spinning narratives, and I'm trying to corner him on something. So I'm asking him if he thinks that this guy don't want to play. Should we get him back on and then ask him, talk to him about his season and everything? What would be his target? Like Hutchinson said that he wanted almost 20 goals contribution, and he got or 15 goals, something like that. 15 goals contribution. Yeah, so I'm wondering if we should try work on something like that. I think I need to start go for that, people. So that means I don't have the talk for these kids. You guys can just start watch them. I think that's gonna be my aim going forward. I need to start bringing them here to hear what they have to say and let them tell you, because maybe the coach can use these videos as reference to say that, but you told JD that you want to come and play. So that's why we are reaching out to you. Yes, I think maybe that's a good idea, people. That's a good idea. People remember, and me and JD said it when Madasil become a star. I don't want no, but just like Hutchinson become a star, I was the only one saying it. They all said that they believe in Hutchinson, and then saying that I was the one trying to downplay that I was not the one saying that he was going to be this when they were the ones telling me that Whisper was better. So they are just lying to themselves. You understand me? Get them to show their passport. No, so TikTok don't want them to come on any screen and say that they want to play for Jamaica. You just get them for the passport or TikTok. Should I talk about this? Alright, the other day TikTok, I'm gonna go this far. The other day, I have gotten somebody that already ready from Spain to say that they can play for Jamaica under 15. I've not really heard anything back, and I try to get to the people that you said. All right, I don't want to go into everything because I don't want it to, But I am trying TikTok. If people come up, people contact me with their passport, I get directly to these people and make sure, because I thought it was one of my brethren from the Costa Rican Federation. He was the one that got to me, and I got to them. You understand me? I got to the same people you're talking about TikTok, and I've not heard any follow-up. And he was one of the best performing player in Spain. You understand me, TikTok? I don't, and I don't want to get into that because I don't want it to cause any problem. You understand me? But TikTok, I am doing way more than you give me credit for. All right, so you can check your friends them and find out if I lie me I tell. All right, I'm doing 10 times more than what you think. All right, yes. So don't doubt me, sir. Don't doubt me. I think you should get some of them. Yes, that's what I think. We just put them on the screen and hear what they have to say. That's what I want to do. I think that's the road I'm gonna go down. JD, remember they said Bernard never wanted to play for Jamaica? Yes, and I found him.
TikTok. You hear that? I went and found him, and he's here now, Yes. Us Jamaican fans behave as if players are unintelligent. They have seen how the fans, coaches, and federation treated players born outside of Jamaica. Yes. So, guys, we're gonna try and get. I can't promise you that I can get everyone. It's just people that I have relationship with. I will try and get as young kids to see if we can get them here to hear how their season going because we are watching them every day. At least this channel watch all of these kids, and that's why they know. We watch them because they check our channel and they see their names pop up, so they know that they have been watched here. We have Mason, Holgate. So hopefully, Alj, big up yourself. Hope all is well. Them now call none under 15. Mirak, I have all. Let me shut my mouth because TikTok is here collecting information. Yes. So let me stop talk. Billy, you found Omari Hutchinson? No. I never said I found Omari Hutchinson, but I was the one that brought the light on the player and lamented when all the lies and the hypes were going around. I'm saying, brother, this is the best player Jamaica can get under 20. Not even a toenail close to this guy, and I'm standing on it, and I've gotten so much beaten. My channel almost gotten destroyed, and I stood on it. Big league letting them switch them side because them friend them I say the opposite because them friend them get clicks of saying that the great whisper them and the great everybody, and I stood here. Stop making up stories, JD. Get the players on your show and have them telling Jamaica okay, all right. That TikTok, you said I'm making up stories. Something that I know is a fact. All right. TikTok, you can't be talking to me and trying to make it out like I'm a liar, brother. I have said that I've called them and gave them the U15. I've called them and gave them Youth 17 girls. I've called them and gave them Youth 15. Mr. Spade can tell you that. Leader can tell you that. Brother, TikTok, just stop. Please, just stop. Stop. I am trying to be respectful to you, my brother. Stop downplay my what I've done. All right? Stop. All right? We are going to get the guys them. And we're not gonna bully anybody pitney TikTok. We're not going to bully anybody people pitney because these guys know that I watch their games and I would love for them to play for Jamaica. They know that I watch them, and all I just want to do bring them here and they have a wonderful time. I will ask them about Jamaica football. You get me? I will ask them about Jamaica football. You understand me? But I'm not gonna bother the bully the people, them kids. This remember we have to try get them in the conversation. You get me? We have to try get them in the conversation, people. You understand, man? Get them to understand the culture and understand what we expect from them and all them stuff there. We can't just jump down on them. Oh, you want to play for Jamaica? You understand me? We can't do that, man. We can't do that, man. We have to reason with them, show them that we are watching all of the games, them talk about. JD, I think they should make you a scout. No, Mr. Speed said I can't. I never asked for it, and I don't want it. I don't want it at all. I don't want nothing from them. But Mr. Speed come on my show. No, I'm not being a scout, like I ever begged them anything. I have never begged them nothing at all. I never said I wanted a job for the JFF. None at all. I'm not saying you're a liar, JD. I'm saying because of the history, I don't believe anything you say without concrete proof. Jesus Christ. But you have friends around JFF. I just call out names. Why don't you just go and ask them? Why don't you just go and ask them? You, brother, I never told you that Omar Hutchins is gonna 1000% play for Jamaica. The man said the man can't play for Jamaica and stop bullying the people and kids. That's all I said. Stop bullying. Adjust the mic position. It's affecting your pitch. Okay, I'm very sorry. All right. Laughalo, JD, haven't you noticed he goes around the channels trying to get to YouTubers? Okay. All right. JD, I think no, 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 no. I'm not. Believe me. I think me being like this, new media, me being like this, it's very good because I can talk freely. Sometimes I'm gonna agree with certain things, and sometimes I'm gonna disagree. And I have had a good conversation with a lot of people, and sometimes I think let me explain it the best way. I think that what I've gotten from these conversations, it's like you have to be a certain way. You can't you can't you can't just say it as it is, because Mr. Speed came here and said you can say it as it is and everything is okay. And once you call out Mr. Speed is upset. You know? He said that you can say it as it is. And then if something goes wrong and he said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna side with Mr. Speed on this one, because I think such and such is wrong." And Mr. Speed, he's in his feelings instant, like Drake. All right, so you is an independent scout. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I do because it kind of coincide with what I'm studying and how to find the talents and all that stuff there. So it kind of helped me, in what I'm doing. It kind of helped me as well. When I'm here talking about the players and mapping things, this is like a library for what I am doing for my analysis work. You get me? So it's like a library for me. So I'm doing this for Jamaica, but I'm also doing it for myself. Because the more players I do know right around the world, it's better for me. You know? Them say it, but don't. Yes, them say it, but don't mean it. So I don't want to be get bad up by anybody. You are cranky, are not very smart. Always accusing those who disagree that they are JFF people. I have never met the JFF person. I believe in our country and facts. Yes, I'm not very smart. But TikTok, I just gave you the proof. So if you want to know if I'm lying and you want to build up a trust with me, you just ask the people them. You can find leader, you can find Mr. Spade. And ask them, and if them say yes, you said all right, then 2 points to JD. So the next time he comes with the third point, I'm gonna show him some more respect. Because I'm trying to show him some more respect. That's all. It's TikTok. Man just call you stupid. Yes, he said that. He said that. And I'm still trying to refrain from using any words that him no want me to use. Because him just say me and Cranky is not that smart. Don't time him out. Why would I time him out? I have never timed out anybody here. I'm not controlling anything else. Yes. All right. So I think this was a good informative one. Ronaldo, Alisut. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. Big up Suriname in the building. Yeah. So guys, let me re up. We had talked on Mothersill. I might have to put Mothersill in it as well. Unblock TikTok. I have not. I have not blocked TikTok. I have not blocked anyone. I have not blocked anyone. So the update is, guys, the update is Deshaun Bernard is out because he picked up a knock in the last game that they were playing Coventry. So TikTok, that's not out publicly. So when you can add that to my Stripe as well when you realize it's a fact, because nobody have that. All right. Yes. So you can see that I am trying to make progression for you to respect me a little bit more, TikTok. All right. I'm trying to get everybody in the know to give me more concrete information. All right. Yes. Checking in. Prepping for hurricane. Yes. Everyone, people inside America, especially the Florida side and stuff. Make sure to take care. Listen to the radio. Follow instruction, or else you are going to die. All right. Nothing else I have to say. Follow instruction, or else you are going to die. Please don't wait until um you're about to die, then you're making excuses, because nobody will be able to help you. All right. Yes, guys, we just saw 600 people missing, 100 and something people died. These hurricanes not playing with America. They ain't playing. So people, um
Unseen TV. JD, what is your thoughts about the National League, the Nations League squad selection? I had a complete video breaking down everyone. Stop making up stories, JD. You never connected speed or leader with any credible player who would definitely wanted to play for Jamaica. Jesus God, wow, oh my God. So I'm making up stories, and I can say TikTok. I can't further this conversation with you because you're damaging my credibility, which I know it's 100% proof. It's 100% proof, and not just boys, but also girls. All right. So TikTok, just stop, my man. Just stop, brother. It's like your destiny is to not give me credit. All right. Yes. Yes, I have a next video that I've done all of that on. And I've titled it the Suppose Squad, because the reason why it's a Suppose Squad, every squad listing, you have games to play, so people can always get injured. So it's hard for you to give a accurate reading on the squad when you don't even know who is going to make it, because no, Deshaun Bernard is not there. So that in itself takes away people. You understand me? So it's hard for you to give a because if you break it down, Deshaun Bernard make the team goes up to a 8, then Deshaun Bernard out. You understand me? then Holgate don't get his papers. Deshaun Bernard and Holgate out. So that would have jumped from 2 of our better defenders to the defensive side to a defensive packed roster. And then you take out 2 of our best defensive players, and then we don't have anybody else. That would have been a astronomically weak team, because the strengthened area that we had was defense, and then we take out the defenders them, because one would have not been played because his papers is not completed, and then one is out by injury. So it's hard for you to evaluate it. I think what you would do is wait until everyone comes to what you would say, everyone comes to everyone meet up, and you know that they are here, because every game, every team finish plays worldwide, and you can say, all right, then Cephas coming in, Bernard coming in, the papers work out, and then I can give it a real rating. But I would say that the midfield looks a little bit light. The forward line looks a little bit inexperienced. The back line did look strong, because those are majority of our best players. But take out Deshaun Bernard and take out the new kid coming in, it goes back to, we have to use a lot of defenders to do a lot of and there is always a Jamal Topi, so Topi will be added to it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to evaluate. But tell you what I would say, the best thing is, it's opportunity for people to take. All right. So if nobody don't exist, we have heard that the JPL players them are very good. We have heard that the USL players them are very good. MLS players are very good, and they weren't getting any opportunity. This is the opportunity for them. You jump in, do your thing. Do your thing. Anybody from anywhere. Unseen, it doesn't matter if it's a JPL. We heard that they are good unseen, so we can't switch our mouth. Now we are losing player. We need back more players, so we take the players from the JPL anyway. No, but King in the squad already, so you can't be unseen. You have an ex-King in your back pocket. You have an ex-King in your back pocket. If the man in the squad already, and then we lose the next player, then the next player, my papers not done, are 2 more players that we need. So you have to find players. You cannot be every day telling me how great the JPL is, and then you don't want to tell me the players then that should be going in. When we don't have no players, we have to. You understand me, people? That's what me can't take with unseen them, you know. Them fight me every week, tell me about the the JPL players them, and now we know that we don't have the players them now, and we want the other players them. Unseen and tell me, yo, you're mad. One player I want. What? Really? My God. So people click this, you know, unseen. I am saying no more defenders from the JPL. That's what he said. Say, I don't want unseen to come back here when time, man. I say, brother, we not pick nobody else on the defensive line, you know. So if I'm a King, you know, nobody else, you know. Because I had said that I think that it was King would have been the only defender I would have picked for the JPL. I've been saying that for 1.5 years. 1.5 years. But me no like the local players them. But Unseen come here, which is the local aficionado. And he must say there's one player he want. When he have he have two more slots, you know. He have potential 2 more slots. So Unseen, who you would put in him 2 more slots? Let me hear what Unseen has to say. What would you try to do with those 2 more slots? Because you can't tell me say you can't find nobody in Jamaica. So you're just gonna bring 21 players? You're just gonna bring 21 players. Come on, man. You bring what I would do, people, I would bring all of the players them that's on the edge, so we can see what they make out of. If they don't offer nothing, well, they come off the list and then others go back on the edge right there. You know? I am on the ground, but I don't see any other centre back that are so tell me the other players. Then we still have if I'm a centre back, you know, you just pick some other players. So tell me some other players. No, Ian Frey is in the MLS, so I think that he would be the more likely one to come. But we heard that he might be coming from injury and stuff, so he might not be available for this window. I am surprised, but we can't get any new names. Football Guru said that is all you and your gatekeeper can do, JD. Block and time out people when they dismantle your false narrative, Pinnock and anybody else. So, Mr. Guru, who blocked you? I didn't block you from nowhere, sir. What? This is look at this is TikTok's account. TikTok, I have not blocked you on nothing. Or would you be commenting Football Guru if I had blocked you? Will. So you'd have bring in a next right back. Will is a yeah, but I never blocked him. I was talking to him and telling him that he's lying on me because I can prove all his lies. You know, because he's lying and I never timed him out. None at all on TikTok. So please stop lying on me, brother man. It's like your destiny is just to try and tear me down. I have not done anything to you. I've been respectful to you. Read all of your comments them and try to give you valid evidence, and you keep on just saying I'm doing things, you know? Yes, I think he is TikTok account. So Owil, so you'd have brought in Owil for a supporting right back, but you have Tavan Gray and you have Dexter Lembekisi already, and then you have this Latibodier, which I think Latibodier is a defensive central in this team. I don't think he's going to even get considered to play right back because at this point we barely have the players in midfield. So Latibodier might be the main sure starter, you know. Yeah, but I don't know what is wrong with Guru on TikTok because I just stated something publicly. So he can just contact the people and ask them if I'm lying. And if them tell you that I'm lying, I can call them a liar as well. I can call them a liar as well. You know? Oh, we'll play in centre back now. Oh, he's playing centre back now, Mullins. Okay, alright. I think but Oldgate was just a hope and pray that yes. So and we are not sure if he's gonna get through in time. So maybe you might miss one game, you know. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying you cannot go out and tell people that you give the squad a 8 or a 7. You understand me? Because let me pull up the squad for you guys. And guys, you can go and follow me on in Imaxit FND _ You can go. Let me share the link here so you guys can go. You guys can go and follow me there. That is my Twitter account. You can go and follow me there. It's always sharing in the chat, but you can go and follow me there.
All right, so I always posted the latest results and everything for all countries because as they saw here, I am a Jamaican first. I put Jamaica first, then I put 82nd, then I put Suriname third, and then I put Nigeria fourth. I don't have Belgium there. I need to put Belgium there as well, and I can put England there as well. I can put England there as well. So 6. Jamal Lowe no good. Okay. So do you use or you come to this conclusion? Are you using it like you put context in everything? Because if you said he's not good, would you put him up against Kaim Dixon? Because one is playing in the championship and one is playing in U21s. So, and then would you put him against Campbell and Cephas? Because for me, in my art, unseen, and if you said you're a coach and you're watching it from that thing, you have to look at all of the things and that the position of the player does well. I think Jamal Lowe does everything better than Cephas. Everything better than Cephas in both positions. Everything. Control, pass, running, everything better than him. I think Cephas is just a raw pace merchant, period. That's what I think. So if I'm that's why I said if you put it in context and just the players then what you have here, I think Jamal Lowe is better than them. Kaim is in 10%, in the 10 percentage that is selected based on talent. Okay. Why I mean, no, me can't go into them reasoning there because I don't know I don't know of the whole conversation. I don't even know what you're saying. You know? So if one person get based off talent, okay, you have to you're matching age with it as well. You're matching age with it, okay. Because I don't know how you work with that because you have to put age there because he's not more talented than Jamal Lowe. He's not more talented than Leon Bailey. He's not more talented. So you have to put he gets picked on age, but pick on talent, but also for his age. You know, I think that's what they meant. That's what they meant. All right, so this is what we have now, guys. We have Andre Blake, Shaquan Davis, Jamali Waite, Dexter Lemekisa, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, John Bell, Richard King, Tavan Gray, Ethan Pinnock. We're going to left out Oldgate and Dishan Bernard now. Then in the midfield, we have Casey Palmer, Karai Anderson, Bobby Reed, Joel Latibodier, Tyreek McGee. Then up front, you have Cephas, Norman Campbell, Michael Antonio, Damara Gray, Kaim Dixon, Romario Williams. All right, Jamaican call talent age. But if we look at that then, so all right, let me see what age this kid is, because I thought that he became Kahim. Dixon. Am I spelling his name right? All right, Dixon. I think he has reached 20 years old, you know. I think, you know. Yes, he's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. So he's the same age as mother. No, mother still 1 year older. Not 1 year, but months older than him. Okay. All right. So all right, unseen. All right, fair enough. All right. Then unseen, if he's the same age as the other players that we're talking about, we just saw Slicker Thomas, we just saw Madasil, they are all 20 years old. So if he's the same as them and they are so further, he has to pick up at some point in the unseen. So how much years are you giving him to say that you want to see him? JD, you have to understand. You have to understand that young player who are not at big clubs who don't have the stats to back them will always be selected based on talent. Okay, fair enough. But I've just asked you, how long are you going to be saying that he's young and based on talent? Because we are seeing a lot of young kids coming up around the same age as him. Because Whisper is younger than him, you know. Whisper is younger than him. He's 20 now. So you have around 4 to 5 players that's the same age as him. So are you going to say that at 22 you want to start seeing him as the start of a Charlton? At 22, you're all right with that? At 22, so the next season and a half, you want to see him as a starter for Charlton at least. That's what you're saying? because I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. And guys, I'm finishing on 2 hours. I've given you the 2 hours, so I'm gonna stop right there. Not 1 second over the 2 hours. All right. Let me let me hear what you guys says. You know, the coach will decide that. Okay, okay, okay. But at what point are you gonna still say people that you're basing it on talent? I ask you that. At what point? Because Unseen, I ask a question that you need to answer. I've not referred to the Jamaican coach. I said, what are the barrier? What are the ceiling you have for this kid? At 22, should he be the starter for for Charlton, for you to say that he has fulfilled at least this step? Because remember, Charlton is in League One. Because if you're going to say that you're not expecting him to be the starter at 22, eh? What I can say, every time he comes and play, he adds positive to the game. But the problem is, Unseen, others are the same age as him, but they don't get any chance to add to their game, and they're playing at higher level. All right, so that's why I'm asking you for you to give me some concrete answers so I can put them side and side. I can record them and say, all right, then this is what I think the local mass is saying about these players, because I'm trying to learn just like everyone as well. That's all I'm trying to do is learn. I don't know how you guys evaluate them. I think that I am trying to, because I can't put a different metric for Kahim and a different metric for Madasil, you know. Not everybody will, not everybody will. Kahim Dixon is just the man now. All right, then you know what? All right, Unseen. All right, yes. Take your time. Take your time. Have a good day. I have reached the end of the show. Because this brother he has not listened to anything I've said here. I've been very much respectful to him. I asked the question, and Unseen have not listened to no question, and he has not answered to one damn question. So thank you very much, Unseen, for your input, sir, and hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah. People, please, why are you guys trying to fight with the man? The man give his opinion, and he does not answer to nothing what I'm saying, because I'm trying to see what is reality, but clearly Unseen, Unseen not talking that anybody can latch him on to a point. He's just saying things of what he wants to say. Oh, Kaim Dixon, the man now. Okay, all right. Yes. No, it's not a hate church. Nobody has hated anybody. I thought that these two streams went very well. Aside from TikTok saying that people blocked him, the streams have went very well. Football Guru tried to say that people break it. He's trying to pull out my narratives and people blocked him and stuff. Quota System Alliance provides information. All right, I'm based on my knowledge. Madison starting every week in the League One, scoring goals, but he's not ready. But Dixon can't make a League One bench, and he's ready. I am just trying to teach you guys some things about selecting squads, especially in Jamaica. Okay, I know you're trying to teach us what happened in Jamaica. That is fair. That is fair. But Unseen, that doesn't make it real right. That doesn't make it right, because if everyone is privy to everything that is open and seen, they are going to laugh at you saying that what you're saying about is the man. You should say, in the context of in Jamaica selection, Kaim Dixon is seen, and Jamaican born players are seen above overseas based players, and Kaim Dixon is turned now as a local player. Because you know what? I actually agree with you. I think that's exactly how they pick the teams. But you might not want to say it that way, but that's exactly what you meant, and that is exactly what I think, and how they pick the team. I agree with you. You can't say what the coach doing is wrong until it don't. Okay, you can. Unseen, Unseen, you're a coach, and these statements that you're making is very bad. A coach can win a game
and you see that he makes errors. That's why you make adjustments and see what is wrong with you. You can see terrible players because you said Jamal Lowe is not good. Or you figured out Jamal Lowe is not good. We never lose the game, don't we? Never lose the games. We won one of the games and draw one of the games. But you came to the conclusion that Jamal Lowe is not good. Let we corner him now. Let we corner him now. You see what I'm trying to show you? Let me corner him now. What can you say about it? Unseen, please. Just stop. Just stop. You said him a the man now, no problem. But you see me just tear up your argument. I just tore up your argument right there. Respectfully. Respectfully, you can't rebuttal that, you know. You cannot rebuttal that one bit. Alright? Because you come to the conclusion to say Jamal Lowe not good. But nothing went wrong. Okay, so Unseen, let's stop. I am not going. Unseen, take your time. Do your thing, and all the best for you, my brother. All right, I can't reason like that. So that means you cannot beat people when people say Kaim Dixon not good. Unseen, because you know what? A next man producing something and Kaim Dixon producing nothing. So that's why people will fight with the Unseen. You understand me? No, but Unseen, you can't send somebody to learn football when you're not making, you're literally not making any sense there. They have all reason to say that you are not making any sense. Because a man are playing a championship and the next man not playing football, but yet still him not good, and nobody see the need to come and find Kaim Dixon that was playing in the Copa, where everybody saw him in the Copa. Nobody see the need to buy him for the championship to replace Jamal Lowe. And they all have higher license than you Unseen. Because I don't want to comprehend. Unseen, just read your own words. Just read your own words, big boss. And then you realize the way I say doesn't make no sense, my brother. Just hold on, man. Nobody now disrespect you. You are disrespect the other man, them. You are disrespect the other man, them. And see, we don't have the narrative. We just use common sense. No, I have provided you the proof, but you are making up stories. Which one of us Unseen? Just Unseen. Click this part of the video, me a conversation, and just pass it to anyone of your good friends them. Turn on a recorder because me no want you there in front of them. You know. Turn on the recorder and just play it. Just play it. Just go turn on the recorder. We kind of don't respond to Unseen now. I'm just setting the stage. So Unseen, go to any one of your friends them. Go to all the one them where hate me the most. Because you hate me, but also the one them where hate me as well. So turn on the recorder, leave the house, and make them just press play and to what I've said. In them soul, you're gonna hear what them tell about yourself. Alright? Yes. Because nobody making up any narrative, my brother. Just stop. You know, nobody disrespect you. I've dealt with you respectful. I saw people send me a clip of you disrespecting me, and I still deal with you respectfully. Alright? But I just proved the fact to you, and you just can't manage it. You know? Yes. A wise man once said, don't argue with fools. People from a distance can tell who is who. That's why I asked him to just play what I've just said, clip it and play with his friends them. But don't be in front of your friend because your friend will lie to you. And just collect back the recording after. And you might learn something. You know? And believe me, him and him friend him gone in them feelings down and peer stories they want to make up, you know. Alright? Yes, pure stories they want to make up, and everything what I've just said is a valid point. I've just bring facts to the man, and the man, of course, man say me have a narrative because me not saying what he's saying, you know. Yes. All right, so people, we have come to the 2-hour mark. I gave you guys 2 hours, not 1.5 hours, 2 hours. All right. No, I am not. People, I'm not going to use the word dunce anymore. I'm not going to because TikTok said I should not do so. And then in his same reasoning, he said I'm not smart. Me and Cranky is not smart. You understand me? Yes. So I don't know. I have given up. I tried to be respectful, but yet still they are being disrespectful. So it's like I should put my guard down for them to be disrespectful. You know? Yes. So people, all we know, we will never move off the fact. This channel will never come off our points. Our points will always be what the facts are. That's it. But you judge players, and nobody can judge you. JD, when your followers say these things about Jamaica coaching education and you don't correct them, seems as if you agree. I have not heard anything about coaching education. I have not heard anything about that. Where did anyone talk about coaching education? I have not. Why you say people unseen? Please stop, stop. I will have to remove you from the chat, because what you're doing now, you're building up stories in your art, for to make up a lie about me. You're over your channel that talk a bag of bad things. You group up everybody when you like me, and you talk about bad things. I'm surprised that you came here talking to me now, and I've showed you only respect, and all you're doing is pick up a bag of stories in your own head for go back to your channel for talk a bag of bad things as what I've not said. And all I've tried to do is just to be respectful to you. So brother, sometimes it's in your own brain. It's in your own brain. All right? Nobody said anything bad about you. I don't see anything when nobody say bad about you, brother. Just stop, man. All right? Yeah, man, just stop, man. I have the clip unseen of you and 3 other guys disrespecting me on your program, and you jumped in and make your stories. Yes. You said I'm delusional, unseen. All right, thank you. Thank you, unseen. And please, can you just leave the chat, my brother? We don't want to have a problem with you. We're not trying to fight with you, unseen. We leave you alone. We talk to you respectfully, and you still get trouble. All right, my brother, you said it. We are delusional. Well, unseen, all I can tell you, we are reaching somewhere. You said your truth, no problem. All right, and I prefer you just leave me alone then, unseen. All right, and as you said, my followers, just leave my followers alone too as well. Yes, it's okay, unseen, and I will keep myself to myself. I remain respectful to you and answer questions very much eloquently, and you still have a problem with it because you came with a narrative, unseen. All right, so just leave it alone, my brother. You disrespect me in my chat and I leave you alone. So once you continue, we'll have to give you a block. All right, and then now you're gonna make up a narrative to go on a 1 week call up my name again. Oh, these guys, I'm telling you about people. I have done these guys nothing more than help them. Nothing more than help them. Even stop them from disrespecting you and call names. Unseen, well, the clip that I got, you joined into the disrespect. So I don't want Dubbob to come back to my channel. You can go on my business as well. And the others never came to my channel in the first place. All right? And I that don't mean I don't respect you. I just don't want to associate myself with people that just try to create narratives. You're a coach. You're a coach. And you don't dare program to talk about coaching things. Why you don't just do analytics like me? Just do analytics like me. Stop finding a bag of people where I talk about people. Alright? Yeah man, yeah man. But you can go on whatever channel you want. But no, I can't stop you. I can block you from coming from a channel and commenting. You understand me? And you have to get a different phone. Because if you're not gonna be respectful, you're gonna get a block. Alright? Okay, alright. And see, look at the people now made zebra brother. So just do the big boss, alright? Yeah man. Guys, let me get the likes up a little bit more because you guys asked for a 2-hour video. I've given you the 2-hour video, and you see unseen pop up out of nowhere, Then block, I don't care. Alright, so unseen says we should block him, so we don't care. So unseen, I go come back and tell everybody say we'll block him from the channel. Alright? Yes. Yeah man, I made it very clear that I'm just gonna avoid some of these people because that's why I moved away from the WhatsApp calling and those stuffs, because I just believe that it messed up what you're trying to achieve. A lot of these people, they want you to run shows and just do a bag of foolishness and be on the internet and play yourself out. And that's not me. I'm a purposeful person. You understand me? Yes. So now they get the 24-hour talking and stuff. They are happy now, you know, so they can go on other platforms and try to diss you. But never remember that they were calling you, begging you to do videos every single day. And I'm saying, bro, that is I don't tell lies. So I'm not gonna make up any videos to tell lies. You understand me? So just because I remained real, people hate me because I have a standard. Yeah, that is something wrong. JD, we can handle them. You don't have to block them unless they no. Well, Auntie was being disrespectful. You might tell me say my delusional and my fans them tell that say Jamaica people them dance and he's gonna take up all them stories. They go back over him channel and him friends them and talk about a phone. I can't manage it. I can't manage it, J-Ross. You know. I can't manage the drama with them, you know. Yeah, I can't manage it. I just want my show run good and we just chop up with thing, do a job and we leave. We not plaster ourselves in the category. We just do one stream. So I end up doing 2 streams today and I leave J-Ross. I don't want the problem. You know? Them know so me and see eye to eye. So I not have to war with them, you know? Yeah. I show him respect and him come with him disrespectful thing. I try bully me and I bully we. You know, I can't bother with it, man. If I show you the sense, then you go run go a place and tell people say, oh, we arrogant. Brother, I have never seen a human being so arrogant like him. Even when you present the truth, you tell a foolishness. And me just leave it, you know, so I can't manage more. Enough church there, but yeah, man, enough church on YouTube. But people, we have come to the end. Dishan Bernard, speedy recovery, my brother. You know, JD, the comment section said leave him alone. Yeah, no, man, no. The comment that mean the comment section and respect me. Then, if a man come and try disrespect me, I can remove him. Anybody else can go with TikTok and them man there, because me don't know TikTok from nowhere. But unseen them, they look at him of an agenda. And they are, I don't know if you see it, but they look like it's a campaign to try to go against me. You understand me? I mean, I really depend it. I'm not going to make the campaign reach my channel. They can stay on their channel and do the campaign. It's okay. You know? Yes. So, yeah. So, people, want to take on the time. And me just try be nice. Me try be decent. Why me can't just be decent? Why me can't just be happy when I'm coming off these streams? Like I'm happy now. You know? I just want to be happy, you know? Yes. You know? So, J-Ross, me know what you mean here, but I can't bother with it, J-Ross. May I beg you please, just bear with me. I can't bother with him. Alright, and him friend them. Every other real YouTubers or YouTube viewers, I know you new media, Chris Smith, Omar Fowling, Big League Leng, they are viewers. I know that they are viewers. I know that they want their information, and I come for that. J-Ross viewer, DJ Gig Nitro viewer, Tycoon viewer. It's just the YouTubers them cause problem when they come in a chat. You understand me? Jason Guna, something else. I don't even know. Some man I go drop video now. You see me I try to tell you. So I think them gonna steal a bag of life and me say me over here make people disrespect Jamaica. And nothing go so they just lie them alive, brother. Alright? I have given up. I have given up, man. People, have a lovely day. I've not disrespected Jamaica coaching. Lee Young, yeah, I missed the name. Come on, man. I can't miss the name, man. So, everybody, big up on yourself, people. I just want to just stay by myself. Just do whenever I come with my research, I just come with it. That's it. Nothing else. All right, yeah, man. Big up, people. Take care. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We don't do unsee nothing. We just remove him from the party. That's all. You know.